Well, we're in South Carolina, and I'm about to show you the Freeman Boatworks factory. I've never been here, so I'm excited to go. Let's check it out. Freeman Boatworks. Oh, they're hiring. All right, guys, I'm here with Scott at Freeman Boats. I came to do a factory tour, South Carolina. Got a new boat on order. We're gonna check it out.
All right, come on.
Welcome to where the magic happens.
Like Disney World on the back.
You would have thought I would have been here by now, but we don't leave the Rock and the Keys very often. But here we go. He's going to show us all the different production stages and what they do here.
All right, we're going to start all the way in the back and work forward. As you can tell, these are rig boats. We're going to get back to a less finished version all the way in the back.
Those are all the professional riggers up there. Got old Billy's boat right there. Lots of supplies. Scott just told me those are boats in boxes right there. That's how they start.
Oh, hey, Nick.
There's Randy. Glad to see someone here around here working.
Somebody's got to do it, right?
Yeah, there he is. Gotta come down and help me out. There's Miles.
All right, so every part we build starts in a mold. In the lamination department, these are actually our small parts here. We have deck insert boxes, beanbag boxes, live wells, lids. These parts have just been sprayed with the white gel coat. Then we begin the hand laying process of putting fiberglass on. And then put a high density foam core on top of it. And
I know, you're good.
a few more layers of glass and all the mold they come. Very labor intensive. We got skilled people back here that make sure all this comes together the right way. As we come forward, we get into our larger parts.
Look at the size of that thing.
The back side of the 42.
42-foot Freeman right there. That's a big boat, guys and girls.
This big red thing is a mold.
We got a mold right there.
It's the inverse of the part. So the way the process starts is we take this mold, you imagine this kind of like a waffle iron for lack of better terms, and we spray it with the colored gel coat that you're going to desire. That hole is a haze gray hole. This will be a white deck as all our decks are. We'll spray it with that, then we lay 2 layers of skin coat. We keep the gel coat from moving around. It's all hand laid. After this is done, we've gone to full infusion with our hull. It comes basically slides back over here, and we begin laying up for infusion. A simple, before we look at holes, let's switch back to a cap. This is a 42 cap. This is a 34 cap. This one has just been infused today. That's just getting ready to get sprayed to get started.
Okay, so infusion is where you bag it?
Right,
Suck the air out?
We bag it, we pull all the air out. Half of these lines are feeder lines, and half of them are vacuum lines. So we got lines feeding resin in, and vacuum lines pulling resin out. So if you notice the gap, basically from here to here is where the resin will travel in and out. Once the part is done, it comes out of the mold, much like this cap. This came out of this mold. So this part, the gel coat that we put on here doesn't stick to the Freeman gel coat. And if you look underneath here, it'll look a whole lot like a Freeman 42.
Oh, looking good.
So nice smooth surfaces where the mold's smooth, non-skid where the non-skid is in the mold.
So the non-skid is in the gel coat, is that correct?
Yeah, the non-skid right here.
The non-skid's in the gel coat there.
Don't touch the mold, your fingers will cause stuff to stick, but you can see there's a non-skid there. It takes the shape. There's a shiny through there, the deck lid.
So I said don't touch it, so I won't touch it, but you can see the non-skid there. Got a nice smooth surface there.
That's pretty much how every single part, from bilge inserts to hulls to decks to liners, consoles, leaning posts, are all made in generally the same way. All the layers of glass have been laid down. We're going to begin our fusion process here for this afternoon or first thing tomorrow.
I heard you do all the good work.
How you doing, man?
Good to meet you.
Yeah, I never met him before. I heard Cindy was
We met now. I met Felipe. I heard a lot about him.
There's a kid over there taking pictures.
Yeah. Security was on me quickly.
So they're laying another layer down.
All right, so that's a 37 in the mold there. They're gonna pop it out, he said, tomorrow. They're putting in a couple more bulkheads. How big's this one?
This is a 34.
That's a 34 right there.
Right.
Yeah,
This is our
34.
assembly group. All the parts come together in the assembly, kind of create the finished looking boat. We take all the molded, laminated parts, and from here, the boat ready to come underneath the measurement.
Mr. Miles, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
On any media.
You're on media.
No media.
Where's your phone at? I see you. Infamous.
Don't just do something right.
What's this a top for? What boat?
42.
42
Going to
top?
South Florida. Black boats. Cool boats.
Top for a 42 Freeman. Going together. Scott just checking, make sure everything's working.
Double row seats. This is our pre-rigging group where all the hardware goes in. Then we start with our screen installation. This is a 34. It's getting a second station. Thermal electronics, Mercury outboard. We get the cranes ready to put this boat on the trailer so we can put the through hulls in and everything goes on the below the water line. From there, the boat continues through the process over into final rigging.
Where do you hang the motors at?
Right in here.
Right here. All right, so this is where the motors get hung.
There's Nick's 350 Yamahas like he's got on his current boat. This boat's actually getting pulled behind a yacht.
Really? Tender.
Yep.
Had my notes.
Break screws.
All right.
Never.
What's up,
Only part
man?
one. What's up?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
We go through the final quality check. Every boat gets run on a sea trial, customer review, and then they get it off to
All right, Scott, start to finish when I first started, how long does it take?
about 12 weeks. We're working on bringing that down. We've had a couple this year, taking a little longer than that, but in all, it's about 12 weeks.
That's not too bad. Not bad at all.
This, you have two LeBrocs now.
Yeah.
I would go with this or the bench, the lights over there. So this is the 42 version of it, the 37 bench. The 42 bench in the 37 comes all the way to the edge. They don't have an industrial on. I'd rather put on the next one.
Well, they finally did it. They put a side door on a Freeman.
Here we go.
For the low price of $20,000, you can have it.
That's your price.
He said that's my price, so maybe it's only $18,000 to a normal person.
We got our inventory back to where it needs to be, but when you're hanging quads on boats, they go pretty quick. Our parts in a bunch of open boxes.
This is the parts room?
Yep.
All right, this is the parts room. A lot of parts and pieces in here. Like a full-service hardware store here.
There you go.
Sarah would have liked this. Her family has a hardware store.
Oh,
They made her stock shelves.
give her something to do that.
Her and Sadie could be in here stocking shelves. Look at all this stuff. All right, so that's a walk through the factory, Freeman Boatworks factory. Thanks for that, Scott.
Anytime, man.
And we'll see you on the new boat soon. Alrighty. This is where we decide what school what school your kids go to college at.
That's right.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at there, you're famous.
There we are. Old swordfish.
The day that Scott pulled old Nick through.
The day Scott became famous. He caught that swordfish.
That's right.
All pay dirt.
Oh, pay dirt. All right, where are you taking me to lunch?
All right, Scott showed up for the tour. There was no red carpet, but we'll take what we can get. He's all dressed up.